fourth offender. I think a PR bond would be too low. I don't know exactly what his bond is set at. Maybe it could be reviewed, but I don't think a PR is appropriate, just given that. He was also, and it was testified to an exam that he had actively resisted and was combative to the officers when they attempted to arrest him on the methamphetamine. He also did give it a fake name at first because he had two active failure to appear warrants out of Monroe, one out of Monroe and one out of will be our court from Blissville.
They were traffic tickets, Your Honor, and those got dismissed. Only got one that I'm dealing with now.
Yeah, that's what he got arrested for, was some outstanding traffic tickets, failure to appear, I think.
That's why I moved back to Adrian. Plus, it's my son's last year of high school.
All right, well, I appreciate it's your son's last year of high school, but a bond needs to be designed to ensure Mr. Lester's appearance at court. Given the information that the court has available to it about various factors speak to that and some other things. So Mr. Lester currently does live here in Adrian and has a local address. Apparently some kind of tie to the community through his son. I'm a bit more concerned that he's charged in this case with 2 counts of resisting and obstructing. He does have his past conviction in Ohio for escape, which speaks to.
I might say something real fast.
Mr. Lester, please don't interrupt me.
Ooh. Dang.
I think those speak to his willingness to comply and be likelihood back to court. So the bond is currently set in the amount of $20,000 cash or surety. I would agree with Ms. Muir at this point. I don't think a PR bond in this case is significant enough, is enough to satisfy me that Mr. Lester would continue to appear. I am willing to reduce that bond to a $5,000 cash or surety bond with a GPS tether. And I think under those circumstances.
This is the moment where the judge makes a calculated legal move. A PR bond would have meant trust-based release, but Lester's background is working against him here. We're talking prior offenses, resisting arrest, and even giving a false name to police. In courtroom logic, that signals risk. So instead, the judge lowers the bond but adds a GPS tether, basically saying, you can have limited freedom but under strict watch. It's a middle ground decision. Not too harsh, not too soft. But here's the real debate. Do you think this was fair, or should the judge have denied bond completely?
The court would be satisfied that Mr. Lester would appear for future court hearings. So that's what I'm willing to do with respect to bond. I will adjourn this out for another pretrial on November 1st at 8:15 a.m.
Mr. Olsen, I have to meet because I got a letter from him as well that I have to meet twice. I think it's twice a week. I
can't understand. I need you to sit closer to the microphone, Mr. Lester. I can't hear you.
Letter from Mr. Cost stating that I have to meet him twice a week if I made bond. That was another reason why
I can't, Mr. Lester. I'm sorry, but the microphone's not picking up your voice, and I can't understand what you're saying.
Hello, can you hear me now?
That's better. Yes.
Okay, I got a letter from Mr. Darren Cost, and I was instructed to meet with him twice a week while out on bond. That's the reason why I asked for a signature bond. I have no problem with it. I can't afford it. I don't have it in cash right now to be able to make bond. So I'll be sitting here idle, and I'm just trying to get out of here so I can go ahead and finish going back to work and getting ready to go back to school.
All right, I appreciate that. I've made my decision on bond, Mr. Lester, and that I'm not going to change that decision at this point.
Thank you.
Next pretrial.
November 1st.
Thank you.
Your Honor, does the court order the transcript from the district court?
Does not appear that that has been ordered at this point, but we will do that.
You're gonna order that? Okay.
So here's the breakdown. This pretrial wasn't about proving guilt, but it revealed key concerns. The judge considered Lester's local ties, but his past behavior raised serious doubts about whether he'd follow court rules. That's why we see a reduced bond, but with strict monitoring conditions. It's a clear message. The court is cautious, not convinced. And remember, this is just part one. As this case continues, you may start to see shifts in strategy, especially if sovereign citizen arguments come into play. That's when things get unpredictable. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.